Cleopatra. One of the most powerful women of ancient Egypt and the seventh Philopator. She was the last Hellenistic queen of ancient Egypt and the most famous ruler of the Ptolemaic dynasty. Born in 69 BC, Cleopatra left her mark on history with her intelligence, political skills, and impressive personality. Considered one of the most powerful female leaders of the ancient world, Cleopatra was noted not only for her beauty, but also for her diplomatic skills, strategic acumen, and cultural knowledge. Under her rule, Egypt continued to be an important political and economic center and was part of a great balance of power through its relations with the Roman Empire. Cleopatra was a descendant of Ptolemy I, one of Alexander the Great's generals. The Ptolemaic dynasty was of Greek origin and ruled Egypt during the Hellenistic period. Members of the dynasty generally adhered to Macedonian Greek traditions and spoke Greek. However, unlike her ancestors, Cleopatra was the first Ptolemaic ruler to learn the Egyptian language and adopt local customs in order to build a stronger bond with the Egyptian people. In 51 BC, after the death of her father Ptolemy XII, she ascended the throne with her brother Ptolemy XIII. At the time, however, Egypt was plagued by internal conflicts and economic difficulties. Cleopatra engaged in a power struggle with her brother in order to consolidate her control over the throne and restore the country to power. Cleopatra appealed not only to the Greek aristocracy, but also to the Egyptian people in order to gain popular support. Like traditional Egyptian pharaohs, she presented herself as a divine figure and adopted the title New Isis in official documents. However, her brother and his advisors were uncomfortable with Cleopatra's growing power and exiled her from Alexandria in 49 BC. Although this period of exile seemed like a step back for Cleopatra, her intelligence and diplomatic skills soon turned the situation in her favor. With the arrival of the Roman general Julius Caesar in Egypt in 48 BC, she had a great opportunity to reclaim her throne. Cleopatra, who was fighting for the throne with her brother Ptolemy XIII, sought the support of Rome to consolidate her power in Egypt. During this period, she met Julius Caesar, who had great power in Rome. According to legend, Cleopatra wrapped herself in a carpet and appeared before Caesar, attracting his attention. Caesar took Cleopatra's side, eliminated Ptolemy XIII, and supported Cleopatra as the sole ruler of Egypt. From this union, they had a son, Ptolemy XV, Caesarion. Caesar's arrival in Egypt was an important turning point in Rome's eastern policy. At the time, Rome was dealing with civil war and political instability. Caesar had officially followed Pompey to Egypt. Pompey, the previous leader of Rome, had been defeated in the civil war with Caesar and had taken refuge in Egypt. However, Ptolemy XIII wanted to make a gesture to Caesar by having Pompey killed in order to establish good relations with Rome. However, this incident enraged Caesar, and he entered Egypt with the Roman army and took action to restore order. At this point, Cleopatra managed to influence Caesar and gain the support of Rome. Caesar supported Cleopatra for both strategic and political reasons. Egypt was of great economic importance for Rome. It was Rome's largest supplier, especially in terms of grain production. Cleopatra's strong alliance with Rome helped Egypt partially maintain its independence and put her in a stronger position on the throne. Caesar and Cleopatra's relationship was not only political, but also had a personal dimension. Cleopatra traveled with Caesar to Rome, where she tried to declare that Caesarion was his legitimate heir. However, this attempt failed when Caesar was assassinated. Caesar's assassination in 44 BC greatly diminished Cleopatra's influence in Rome and led her to seek a new ally. After Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC, a civil war broke out in Rome. Cleopatra formed an alliance with Marcus Antony, one of Rome's powerful generals. This alliance, which turned into both a political and romantic relationship, strengthened the ties between Rome and Egypt. Antony's marriage to Cleopatra and his choice of Egypt as the center instead of Rome was met with great reaction by the Roman Senate. Antony's alliance with Cleopatra led Egypt to play a more active role in Roman politics. The couple developed large military and economic projects together. Antony benefited greatly from the resources provided by Cleopatra during his eastern campaigns. However, this close relationship was seen as a threat by his rivals in Rome. Octavian portrayed Antony as a traitor who had fallen under Egyptian influence and declared war against him with the support of the Roman people. In 31 BC, Marcus Antony and Cleopatra faced the rising Roman power Octavian at the Battle of Actium. Cleopatra and Antony's navies suffered a heavy defeat in the face of Rome's superior military tactics and the strategic moves of Agrippa, the Octavian naval commander. During the battle, Cleopatra and Antony were forced to flee to Egypt to survive. However, this defeat greatly shook their political and military power. After the battle, Roman armies advanced into Egypt and besieged Alexandria in 30 BC. Antony committed suicide when he realized the war was lost. Cleopatra preferred to take her own life rather than surrender to Octavian. According to legend, Cleopatra killed herself with the venom of a cobra snake. However, some historians also suggest that she may have been killed by the Romans. Cleopatra went down in history not only for her beauty, but also for her intelligence, diplomacy, and strategic moves. Her ability to speak many languages, including Greek, Latin, and Egyptian hieroglyphics, shows what an intellectual leader she was. Her story is still of interest as one of the most important examples of the power and political acumen of women leaders.